What is B-roll? B-roll refers to the supplemental footage that is necessary to support the primary footage. There is a term known as A-roll. Though it is almost no longer used in production, it originally referred to the footage from the primary camera, which is normally called camera A. In narrative filmmaking, that footage is of the main story. For many documentary and corporate productions, it is an interview. Camera B might capture the same scene of camera A from another angle in order to provide edit options, or a second unit that is sent out to capture insert shots that will provide context for what the interviewee says. The term B-roll derives from those uses. In the world of corporate video, B-roll is an important resource. It can be spliced throughout an interview or presentation, underscoring the points the person is making. B-roll is essential to creating a well-structured, coherent, modern video. B-roll examples. Examples of B-roll include, but are not limited to, an alternate angle of the interview, close-ups of the interviewee's features such as their hands or eyes, footage of manufacturing plants and operations, environments and landscapes, office life shots such as walking down a hallway, someone working at their desk, people performing research, meetings being held. Why use B-roll in a corporate video? In an effort to control the costs of professional video production, you may be tempted to forgo B-roll. This would be a mistake. People respond best to stories. B-roll is essential to telling a story. B-roll takes the viewer on a journey illustrating the ideas that they're hearing about. When do you capture B-roll? B-roll can be shot on the same day of a one-day shoot or over several days. If you have multiple people who need to be in the video, those shots will probably use up most of the first day. You need to allocate time for capturing B-roll. Stock footage for B-roll. Another option is stock footage. Historically, stock footage was prohibitively expensive. It would cost clients almost as much to buy B-roll as it would for them to hire us for an extra day. That's not the case anymore. Depending on your industry and the video concept, you may be able to use stock footage. We don't suggest you rely entirely on this, as B-roll is open source and not unique or branded. It may even be recognizable if you use a very popular platform. Keep the stock footage to a minimum. Remember that you will still have to pay for editing time for it to be spliced into your final video. B-roll has a ton of uses. B-roll is a worthwhile expenditure. We like to remind clients that B-roll can have long-term use and be multi-purpose for a variety of other projects, including social media and commercials. A major problem we encounter is not having enough B-roll or the correct B-roll. This weakens the client's message. The proper B-roll will always strengthen your video.
We are your media solution. Contact us today.